Welcome, old soul. In the goal of not giving a fuck, just not even gonna dress up, not gonna make a big thing. Um, I think it's time for you to step out and truly be yourself. We are way too concerned with what people think of us. We are way too concerned about our place in society. And that is the biggest thing hindering us from our purpose, from being the best version of ourselves. I look back at my life and think about all the ways that I have, but okay, things work out the way they're supposed to. So I'm not regretful of the things that happened because it's led to a lot of good things. But at this stage of my life, I realize now that I hesitated and wasted so much time. Our lives on this earth are like a vapor, a moment. Like, what is the phrase? Gone today, gone tomorrow. Like, there's no guarantee that you will see tomorrow. It could be an accident. It could be a bombing. It could be a nuclear weapon. It could be like I don't want to be negative and dire, but the point is, every single day is a gift. And to think in my last moments, I'm probably gonna think about not approaching that young lady, or not leaving the job sooner, or not writing the book, or doing a million other things that I was afraid to do, or not posting the video because I wasn't ready. I didn't have the light. I wasn't poised. I didn't speak well enough. I'm hoping to encourage you to take the plunge and just be yourself. I think the biggest fear many of us have is that to be rejected for ourselves. But I think the greatest heartbreak is to be rejected for the false persona that we put out every day. To be, how many of us are married in relationships, hiding who we truly are from our significant other and wondering why the relationship isn't going well? When the significant other is also hiding themselves from you, thinking you wouldn't accept them the way they are. And perhaps if you expressed yourself appropriately, they would accept you. They would be refreshingly open to it because of the love that they share with you. And I know it can go south, but what's the point of spending the rest of your days, your life, constantly in terror? I believe that true freedom is being yourself. I believe that barring some crazy idiosyncrasy like cannibalism or violent temper where you hit people, I mean, being who you are, um, tempered obviously with civility and a care to acknowledge and be kind to those around you is fine. You talk too much? Yes. Maybe brevity would help, or you don't talk enough. Maybe speaking up. Yes, there's always ways that we can make ourselves better. But I think the real truth of life is not in the ways that we fall short, but in the ways that we are unique and different. I always had this conundrum where I am a very picky eater, and I used to go out on dates with people. And one of the things they would always bring up was, well, I don't like picky eaters. And I've always said to myself, okay, we're at a restaurant. There's a menu. You order what you want, I order what I want. If we're at home, I can cook for myself. Like, I don't understand why we have to eat the same things. Now, I understand it's socially better, and people who are not picky are much easier to cook for, much easier to get dinner with. I know, but pickiness is not necessarily a choice. It is something inherent to who you are. And I think we need to stop trying to make everyone fall into these cookie cutter choices. And I think the reason why we do that is because it's easier. We can balance out our days. Okay, the moon comes every month. The sun is going to come up tomorrow. Winter is cold. Summer is hot. And those kind of things calm down the fears that are in us. But why do we go to amusement parks? Why do we like scary movies? Why are we into thrillers? Because a part of us craves variety and newness. And I think a part of ourselves die every time we get into a comfortable rut. Do I mean to constantly fly by the seat of your pants? No. But I think I know that we were put on this earth to accomplish something amazing. It may not be amazing in the classical sense of the word, but I would like to be that guy who is a sanitation worker, who loves his job, loves cleaning up the neighborhood, and completely happy with themselves. I would like to be that singer who loves music so much that he doesn't mind doing a dive bar after dive bar after dive bar because he's living his dream, than to be the most successful, powerful, rich person in the world. And I think if you are honest with yourself, you want to be yourself more than you want to be the person you envy most in the world. So I'm doing this video to give two fucks about what people think about my hair, my color, my dress, my voice, the way I speak, the low content, the fact that I don't have flashy videos or doing a dance and a song. I've noticed another thing where people are singing, like in their videos. More power to you, but I don't think people are there for your voice. Just be yourself. Like, stop it, right? If you wanted to do a music video, just do a song. Like, anyway, um, I guess that's kind of bad. I'm telling people to be themselves and then I'm criticizing. Anyway, it is the way it is. All I'm saying is, I'm your big uncle. I'm here. I support you. I would be very interested to know what things interest you, what things you think. Write in the comments something that you think other people would think are strange and wouldn't accept about you, but you love to the core of your heart. And you will be pleasantly surprised how many people are like, oh, I like that too. Oh, that doesn't bother me. It's just that we have these secret fears that we hold into ourselves and think to ourselves. And like a scientist or a mystic, experiment, see what happens. The worst thing in the world that could happen is you get rid of people who are not for you, and you will start attracting those who are for you. So, once again, give two fucks. Be blessed, my friends. Be blessed.